fine.
We are like motherfucking Sam and Carly from iCarly.
Dude,
Yeah.
we are iCarly.
What is up, y'all? This is the... What are we calling the podcast again?
The Pointless Heroes of Mars.
The Pointless Heroes of Mars podcast.
That you just totally missaid that.
Did I?
Yeah, you said the... Alright.
Pointless Heroes of Mars.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah, also known as the PHOMCast.
The PHOMCast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I'm Spencer.
I'm Hugh.
Yeah. And, I don't know. We can talk about some things.
Yeah. We kind of just thought our conversations were interesting, even though most people probably won't think that, and so...
I don't know. I think some people think that you and I are moderately interesting.
I mean, like, maybe we'll find, like, one person out. Like, our moms will be like, oh, yeah, let's listen to their fucking podcast.
The PHOMCast, yeah. My mom's gonna go to like her friends in like the spinning class and be like, my son Spencer, he's oh my god, my mom does not sound like that at all. Holy shit! But she'll like tell all of her friends at like spinning class about the PHOMCast. Yeah. We'll see though. Let's stop talking about the future of the PHOMCast and actually talk about some shit. So like I don't know. You wanna talk about Sekiro?
Sure.
Yeah. For those of you that don't know out there, Sekiro, it's a game that was created by From Software, right? And they made some really, really fucking hard games out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, okay. Should we tell them the games that they made?
Dark Souls? Yeah. They made Dark Souls.
If you play video games, you probably have heard of Dark Souls.
If you're a true gamer, you probably know Dark Souls.
Exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, no. I mean, I've never. You know this. I've never gotten that into Dark Souls.
I mean, like I played Dark Souls 1. That's about it.
Okay, so like, I just don't see the appeal of having a game that's like intentionally trying to like frustrate you, right?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of understand it though because like it's about the challenge, for me at least, you know.
Yeah.
Because when you finally beat that boss, you've been trying for say 5 hours, like you just keep going up and it just keeps killing you in the last hit, and you finally get that last hit. Like, yeah. That like, there's just so much. There's so many like. It just feels so damn good, you know.
It's weird. I just don't get that feeling when I play video games. At least like single player games. Like maybe you could like argue that like you get that feeling from like a competitive game like League of Legends, something like that. But like I just don't get that feeling from like a single player game.
Really?
And that's why I don't play like I don't know, like Nier. Nier Automata is like my favorite game of all time. I could like fangirl over that for like years.
I've heard it.
But yeah, no, I mean in that game there's like a hard mode, and like a bunch of like my friends who also like Nier have always been like, yo, Spencer, you should play Nier on hard mode or even like intense mode, right? And I'm kind of like, no, I'm good. I enjoy the game at normal, where it's not intentionally trying to fuck up your day. Yeah.
I mean, when I play games, I don't want to get like too angry. I mean, I'm supposed to have a good time, and if I'm just getting pissed off at the game the entire fucking time, like that's just what's the point in playing the game at that point?
Yeah, no, exactly, yeah.
Like, I just don't see a point in playing a game that's going to purposefully piss you off. Although for some reason Dark Souls it works. I don't know how. Like, what were you gonna say?
I mean, I know, like, I know you've played a lot more Dark Souls than I have, right? And, like, I kind of just got pissed off at the game and was like, fuck this, like, difficulty just comes from, like, the player not knowing what they're supposed to do. Mm. But, like, I mean, I don't know, it just seems like I just don't get why people like games that are, like, stupid fucking hard so much. Although I will say, like, I just to kind of like go against that, actually, there are like hard games that I do like Cuphead, right? I mean you've played Cuphead, right?
A little bit.
Cuphead's sick. Cuphead's really fun, but like I feel like Cuphead kind of like treads on the more challenging side. It's challenging, but not like, oh my god, I'm gonna yank my fucking hair out of my head hard, right? Like I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, there are also two different styles of games. You know, like,
They're both, like, advertised to appeal to the same audience, though.
Yeah, but Cuphead's more of a platformer, whereas like Dark Souls.
They're both supposed to be like, yo, if you're a hardcore gamer, you play Cuphead or you play Dark Souls or like Demon Souls, something like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I just this new game, it looks interesting.
Weeb Souls.
Yeah, that Weeb Souls. It looks interesting. The thing that pisses me off in games though is when it calls itself a RPG, but then there's only one weapon, and that's what it is in this game. I love having the idea of like being able to use the weapon you want, and given that like it's just like the katana in this game, that pisses me off for some. I don't know why that pisses me off, but that really pisses me off for some.
I mean, just because something's called an RPG doesn't exactly mean that like you're like versatile with your options, right? All RPG stands for is like a role playing game.
No, you're wrong. No,
I'm wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
For RPG to be an RPG, it needs to have multiple weapons. Don't have it. It needs to have multiple weapons.
Where did you get this logic from?
Bethesda games.
Okay, did Bethesda make RPGs though?
Yeah.
No, the fuck they did not. The fuck are you talking about, my dude?
So you're saying Skyrim's not an RPG?
I'm saying that Skyrim wasn't the first RPG.
Yeah, but like that's the first RPG I played.
Okay.
Actually, no. Would you consider World of Warcraft an RPG?
I consider it an MMORPG.
Then yeah.
Yeah.
Would you consider Toontown an RPG?
Technically?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
I technically consider it an MMORPG, yeah.
Well, those are the first two RPG games I played then.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I feel like,
Wait, would you consider Webkinz an RPG?
Probably not. Is there, like...
I mean, you do have a role.
Maybe.
You're playing a game.
Is
Webkinz an RPG?
Is Webkinz an RPG?
I think it is.
Fuck, I don't know.
I think it is.
I don't know. Look up what an RPG technically is.
Okay, hold on.
Because, like, it definitely could.
A role-playing game, RPG, is a game in which participants assume a role of a character, generally in a fantasy or science fiction setting, that can interact within the game's imaginary world. So,
okay,
yes,
and that definition,
Webkinz
is an RPG.
Yes.
But that also means that you don't have to have multiple weapons for a game to be an RPG.
Well, okay, but no.
What is this move called? The,
Fucking Nene.
This isn't Nene. This thing. I wish I could show a video during the podcast. I'm doing the thing where you take your 2 pointer fingers, you point them up, and you kind of just point them downwards and stomp.
I don't think anyone gives a shit, Spencer, what you're doing.
They might. They might.
I don't think anyone's listening to this shit either. Whatever. Anyways, back into the actual topic of debate. Does that mean Club Penguin's an RPG?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it an MMORPG?
Definitely, yeah. MMO just means there's a fuck ton of people on it, so like...
So Webkinz is an MMORPG.
Webkinz is technically an MMORPG.
It's funny because, like, it's such a broad area.
Yeah, it's a super broad category.
It is.
But, I mean, in general, the category is pretty broad, because, like, it encompasses games like fucking Dark Souls, but also games like...
Minecraft?
I don't know if you can consider Minecraft to be an RPG. It has RPG elements, like leveling up and shit. But I was gonna say something more like, I don't know, like Persona.
Okay.
Persona's okay.
The first time I've seen Persona was today, like the 10 minutes where you were fighting some boss. So
yeah.
I don't know much about Persona.
Yeah, it's a cool game, dude.
I would imagine, but I don't know. It's just... There's a lot of games I want to play, and Persona's not on that list, and I'm assuming it's only on PS4.
I'm pretty sure it's on Xbox, actually. Hold up.
Look it up.
I know Nier's on Xbox now, which is pretty cool.
Okay. Still probably not going to play it.
You should. Nier's great. Nope, it's not there.
It's not?
It's not an Xbox One.
So then I will not be playing it. Because I am an Xbox One player.
Yeah, I have a PS4.
Yeah, I know.
You can play mine. It's a good game, dude.
I'll pass, Chief.
Damn. All right, that is fair. Anyway, you want to talk about March Madness? Just to segue over to that.
Sure.
You want to hop on the segue? Vroom. Vroom.
Fucking die. Like, that was...
Vroom! Alright, we hopped on the transition segue.
I fucking hate
And now we're talking about basketball.
Alright.
I don't know.
So.
How did your bracket go today?
Awful. I'm at 37% correctness or whatever.
Am I? Oh, that probably means I'm at 37% too.
Honestly, I picked... Okay, so every single year for, like, the past, like, there's some crazy stat. Every single year for, like, the past 20 years, a 12 seed always beats a 5 seed. There's, like, one 12 seed that always beats a 5 seed. So I always pick a 12 seed to beat a 5 seed, right? And so I forgot who exactly it was, but I think... I forget who I had, but that was not the one. And then the 1 5 seed...
Murray State. I had Murray State.
You had who did they play?
They played Marquette.
Yeah. Okay, I had Marquette going to like my Sweet 16, maybe my Elite 8.
Yikes!
Because I'm from Wisconsin, but and I had the I forget the other 5 seed. I had some 5 seed losing to 12 seed, and I was just completely wrong on that, and so that kind of fucked me over. But I mean, other than that, I honestly, I don't care that much this year. I've stopped caring recently.
I mean, I've never really been that into college basketball. It's kind of just been like a thing that I would get into, like, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks before March Madness.
Yeah.
And then as soon as, like, the NBA draft is over, I stop caring again altogether.
Yeah. One of my weird things with March Madness is it's just, at least this year, it starts so late. Like,
yeah.
Like, what is today? Like the 22nd? The 21st?
It's not even March Madness anymore. It's more like April Madness.
Yeah, it's like late March Madness, early April.
Late March Madness, yeah. I feel that.
Early April Madness. Like, usually it starts on, like, March 8th, March 9th, you know? Like, this year it's starting on, like, the 21st.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not necessarily a bad thing, though.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably some reason for it. It's just... Has
it like been getting later?
I don't know.
I don't think it has. I don't know. Like I've been following like March Madness in general since like whatever year Wichita State had their really big run.
Yeah, I think that was 2012.
That was 2012.
Yeah, because I remember posting some shitty ass post on Facebook like Wichita State all the way.
Dude, on Facebook. Oh my god.
I was like, Wichita.
Dude, if you go back on like my Facebook, you can find so much cringy stuff.
We're gonna look at that one day.
We're gonna look at it one day?
Yeah, one day I'm gonna go on your Facebook and I'm just gonna read all of the comments.
Funny story. Okay, so like back when I was like in middle school,
yeah.
I don't want to say names because odds are there's gonna be people that I know listening to this podcast, right?
Doubt it. I doubt anyone will.
And there might. I'm planning on posting this on social media, so if you guys are here from like my Instagram or like maybe my Twitter or whatever, thank you. I really appreciate you guys listening this far, and I'm hoping you guys are having a great time listening.
Honestly,
hey, so anyway, no.
Why are you listening?
Look, they're listening because they want to hear my embarrassing stories, right?
Okay, all right, just tell it.
Okay, so anyway, there was this one girl in my grade, right? And I remember I thought she was like cute as hell, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, man, so and so. Well, let's give her a made up name. Name her
Jenny.
Jenny?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Okay.
Unless that's her real name.
It's not her. Well, yeah, no, it's not her name.
I was like, did I guess her real name for a second?
Nah. Yeah, and so Jenny posts on Facebook, "Hey, I got a new phone. Comment your phone number below." And I didn't have her phone number at all, and I just commented, and she's like, "Thanks," with a question mark, and I swear to God, I comment, "No problem," and it's the fucking emoji with the fucking glasses on.
It would have been so much better if you commented like the kiss emoji or like that. You know that,
dude.
You know that suggestive wink emoji.
Okay, you think that 7th grade Spencer would have done that?
Dude, it would have been
My
hilarious.
guy, I don't even know if fucking 19-year-old Spencer would have done that.
Oh my gosh. That suggestive wink emoji is the weirdest thing.
It's gross. I don't like it.
It's like, it's got like that half smile. And oh gosh, I don't even want to go there. But yeah, I've done some cringy shit on Facebook too.
What have you done?
Wichita State all the way, baby. I remember at the end of 2012, like, remember the whole Mayan thing in 2012?
Yeah, when everyone thought I can't speak. When everyone thought the world was gonna explode.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
because the whole 2012 movie was like, oh, the world's gonna end, and like every 8th grade kid was like, fuck, I'm gonna die. Like, you know, I remember at the end of 2012, the thing I posted was, the one thing I learned in 2012 was that Mayans were stupid.
The Mayans were stupid.
Yeah, that is what I post. Like, I had one post a year, and that was my 2012 post.
That was your 2012 post.
Yes.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I also remember was like back in middle school. I really, really did not like getting my picture taken by my parents. Right.
I still don't.
I mean, I'm not that into it now, but like I would get like legitimately like heated when like my mom would take pictures, and she posts them to like Facebook like all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I just remember there's like a bunch of pictures of like me in like 7th grade and 8th grade, and like my entire family is like smiling and having a good time. You just see me with the straightest, like angriest face you've ever seen, and I'm just like pissed. And keep in mind, this is back when I had like my huge like Super Bowl Jew fro. I'm Jewish, by the way. Mazel tov, l'chaim. We got out here saying Jewish words, baby.
I'm not Jewish.
Are you really?
No, I'm not.
You're Buddhist, right?
I'm actually Hindu.
You're really? How's that? What's that like?
I'm not Hindu.
Dude, you gotta go with the bit.
I have no idea anything about Hinduism, though.
I don't know. I hear Vishnu's a cool guy.
Who the hell is Vishnu?
If there's anyone who actually is Hindi out there, they're gonna be like, fuck these guys.
Oh my gosh, wait, hold on for a second. Okay, my first ever Facebook post, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you the story of how I created my Facebook. Which I don't even look at anymore because fuck Facebook. That's for like 45-year-old moms who have nothing better to do.
I still use Facebook a little bit, but it's mostly just for Smash stuff.
I don't use Facebook.
There's like if you want to like know what's going on with like Smash Bros tournaments, you have to use Facebook because that's where all of them are posted. But keep going.
Sorry, I just don't use Facebook because I don't want to look at the same shitty Vine over and over again on my feed. But so in 8th grade, my teacher was like, my teacher, kind of this odd guy, and so he assigned us a extra credit project where we could make a Facebook for one of the Buddhist gods. Yep, we could make a Facebook for one of the Buddhist gods, and so I decided to make a Facebook for Shiva the Destroyer. And so my first ever picture...
Shiva is Buddhist?
I think so.
I thought Buddhism was just like the Buddha himself.
Or maybe it's Hindu.
I think it's Hindi, my dude.
Whatever. Maybe I do know something about Hinduism.
Fucking anti-Hindi fuck. They didn't see that, but I gave him the finger.
Yeah, I just stared him down into submission.
We sound like Sorry, I don't want to get into that. Continue with your story.
All right. Well, so. My first ever picture on Facebook is a picture of Shiva the Destroyer holding up like an orb like this.
Is this actually?
Yes, that was my first profile picture. You can go look it up.
I want to look this up now.
Yeah.
Let us check it out right now.
And I think I made a post. I might have made a post saying like I am Shiva the Destroyer, like fear me or some shit some shit like that. It was weird.
Let's see. All right, I'm going back. Oh fuck! You got a lot of pictures here, Chief. No, the first one is this one. This is the first one that I found.
Let me see this.
Oh, that's profile pictures, though.
Hold on. Yeah, there was a year where I posted like 8 pictures as my profile picture. I think it was like 8th grade.
Yeah.
That was like the year of Facebook, though. Like that's when Instagram wasn't really a thing, or like it was just starting to be a thing.
Yeah, I actually didn't I had an Instagram for like a little bit, but I eventually stopped using it sometime in 8th grade.
There you go, Chief.
Oh my god, that is Shiva.
Yep, that is Shiva the Destroyer.
Shiva the Destroyer. Nice. Is there like I am the Destroyer?
There
nice.
it is.
Yeah, no, I had an Instagram. I made it like in 8th grade, I think. Something like that. That sounds about right. You good?
I'm just imagining someone scrolling down on my Facebook and reading,
the
Destroyer.
I am the Destroyer. Like,
someone would be like, what the fuck is wrong with you, Hugh?
Wait. I was like imagining some like future employer. He's like, yes, Hugh Jones. Let's see what he's... I am the Destroyer. He calls you up. He's like, Mr. Jones, why does it say you are the Destroyer?
Does I have to embrace him like, because I'm the fucking Destroyer?
You fucking hang up the phone. He's hired. I like this guy.
He's got balls.
Yeah, no, back to the whole Instagram thing. I made Instagram in like 8th grade, and I remember I had some cringy stuff on it. Like I remember I had this post, and it was just like on like the old like iPhone 3 like notepad. It said, "Anybody going with no G to Black Friday shopping with the number 2." And I remember like there was like a bunch of like other like cringy middle schoolers just like who were like commenting, being like, "Hell yeah, I'm going to fucking Target, dude." Or something like that. I don't know.
Fuck yeah, bitch. I'm going to Toys R Us. Let's fucking go.
Did Toys R Us do Black? I feel like they couldn't do that just because like their general audience is like
babies.
I mean, hey, I was at Toys R Us for like a little bit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, like I at least went to Toys R Us.
I mean, I think a lot of Black Friday is people buying gifts for other people, for like the holiday season. So like, I mean, obviously the biggest market is Christmas. What?
Wow. Okay. All right.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. All right. I see how it is.
Well, no, I was gonna talk about other shit later, but like
the holiday season, Hugh. We live in. Come on, man. It's the holiday season.
It's the. No, I'm not gonna sing. But all right, fine. People buying gifts for each other for the holiday season, and like a lot of parents have to buy gifts for their respective holidays, and so I think a lot of it's that though. And so Toys R Us could have some people for Black Friday because parents with kids are fucking. I don't know. They're parents with kids.
I'm just thinking about how like what Childish Gambino was talking about like on his comedy special. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
the one from like 2012.
Yeah, the one where like statue kids, that one, and
the one where he was skinny, like he was skinny back, like
maybe he's still an alright dude.
I mean, okay, what I'm saying though, I'm not saying like he's not skinny now. What I'm saying was like when he looked like he was 18 rather than when he like in that 5 years from like 2012 to like 2018 or 6 years or whatever, he's gone from looking like he's 17 to looking like he's 35, 40.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so like when I'm saying like when he was looking like he's like our age.
Yeah, but yeah, no, I don't know. I just think that he described it really well. Just like that, Toys R Us was such a cool place to hang out when I was a kid. Like I don't know about you, but like back where I grew up, there was this Toys R Us about like 10, 15 minutes away from me. And it was one of the ones that had, like the ball pit and, like, all, like, the slides and, like, I forgot what they were called, but, like,
Playpad? Oh, wait. Oh, shit. Playpins. Playpins.
Not necessarily playpins. They were just, like, oh, my God, what are they called? There's maybe there isn't, like, a specific name for them, but, like, it was just, like, a combination of, like, tubes and, like, it was, like an indoor playground, I guess. There's usually like a ball pit inside them.
Okay.
Yeah, you get like a mental image?
I think I do.
Yeah. And then it was huge. It was like, the store was pretty big and like this, like, and so like they had this thing in like a certain corner of the store. It was huge. You just like climb around in it and just like do a ton of things. And I don't know, you could just like go to Toys R Us and just like hang out. Like I would just go and like ride the bike around the store and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, Toys R Us was a cool ass place.
Yeah, but yeah, no. Eventually, that slide indoor playground thingy closed down. I was really bummed about that, man.
Well, eventually, just Toys R Us closed down.
Yeah, I was bummed about that too.
I wasn't. Okay, yeah, sure. If I was like 5, but
it's nostalgic, dude.
Okay, but
I spent a lot of time in Toys R Us.
I think I went to Toys R Us twice.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
So I mean, that's just me though.
That's fair. I don't know. The big thing that destroyed me was back in the land. I'm from Cleveland, if you guys didn't know. And so back in the land.
Shithole.
Fuck you. We're good at football now.
You say that as if like you've proven yourself to be good at football. No, you got hotheads, and you think you're gonna be good at football.
Everyone else thinks we're going to be good at football, too.
Yeah, and everyone else thought the 49ers were going to be fucking in the Super Bowl this year, and they have the 2nd overall pick.
I want to get nostalgic before we get into football. All so, what I was going to say, back when, I was, in, elementary school, right? We're talking about so many things from, elementary school and, middle school and stuff.
I mean, because they're weird times.
There's a lot of good stories there.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah. Anyway, so every single concert that we'd have, or when I played travel baseball, soccer, something like that, every single time afterwards, we always went to this one Dairy Queen that was a minute away from the school, right? And I remember I'd always order the same fucking thing. I got the full banana split, and I was fucking 5 at the time, and I mean, people were like, "How can you eat that entire thing?" And I'm like, "Cause I'm a boss." I put on fucking sunglasses and shit. It was awesome.
Back when that meme was, eats a banana sandwich like a boss.
Like a boss. Oh my god.
I hate that Wendy's commercial. Let me tell you about that Wendy's commercial.
The one where it's here's the memer.
Oh my gosh. Eats a Wendy's sandwich like a boss.
Oh my god.
Fuck you, Wendy's.
That commercial came out in 2016 too.
It did, when that meme was deader than fucking the dinosaurs, I couldn't think of anything, so I said the dinosaurs.
That's fair. But yeah, so that Dairy Queen, it eventually closed down, along with the Blockbuster across the street. I miss Blockbuster too.
I do miss Blockbuster.
Blockbuster's cool.
Blockbuster was fun as hell. That's actually, the first Smash game I ever played was Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Yeah, and I rented it from Blockbuster.
There's still one Blockbuster open.
Yeah, but it's a separate entity.
Is it?
I think so. It's not associated with actual Blockbuster. I mean, because their copyright claim is their trademark.
I'm pretty sure it is actually.
I thought it wasn't. It used to be, but it isn't anymore.
Oh, okay. You might be right about that.
Yeah.
All I know is that it's in somewhere in the Northwest, and
I don't know. I think it's in Montana or something.
No, it's either in Oregon or Washington, one of the two.
I think it's in the Washington. Yeah, I know. I've heard of this because
I've
seen some weird videos.
I watched a Vox video on that a while back.
Yeah, I saw some video from some guy from Boston area drove to go see it.
Wait, I want to finish my story about Wendy's or Dairy Queen.
Okay.
Yeah, so in 5th grade, they tear down this Dairy Queen, which it really sucked because the building was kind of a shithole. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, okay.
But I had some great memories there, man. I just remember going there with my best friends in elementary school, after some concert or after some soccer game. I don't know, and I was really sad, but I was also curious what was coming next. Enter Fifth Third Bank. So, and let me tell you, man, for your favorite childhood hangout spot to be replaced by a bank, that sticks with you, man.
It sucks so much.
Yeah, so I guess it was at the time 5th grade Spencer.
Yeah.
He was like, I will never do any business with Fifth Third Bank ever. And 19-year-old Spencer is sticking with that, my guy. I use a different bank.
I mean, it's not Fifth Third Bank's fault, though.
I don't care. Fuck them. I do not care.
I mean, it's Dairy Queen's fault for not being able to, keep up with business. Nope.
Fuck Fifth Third, man.
Nope. Fuck the third.
Fuck Fifth Third.
All right.
I don't know. There's a couple things kind of like that where just like I don't know. I made like a vow when I was like younger not to do something. I've been pretty good with those, honestly. I'm trying to think of a good example though. Honestly, the Fifth Third one's probably the best one I can think of.
I don't think I've made any vows. I remember. Holy shit! I remember in 5th grade. Okay, let me tell you a story, man. In 5th grade, I remember. So our playground was a big ass playground. Like our elementary school playground was a big playground. And so a lot of the times like teenagers would go to smoke on that playground like during the weekend or some shit. And so they'd leave like the butts of their cigarettes, right? Yeah. And so one guy I was friends with on like weekend days, like during the day, not at night when the teenagers were there, but during the day, we'd go there and like play basketball. And so one time one of my friends brought a lighter. And so then he was trying to look cool. I mean, like most middle school kids are. And so he takes his lighter and he starts smoking one of the buds that he finds on the ground in 5th fucking grade.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah. And so then all of my friends started doing it. And then the cops showed up and found us smoking. I didn't do it, but like and then everyone's moms were called.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That was my middle school story.
Did you ever have like cool I guess like intramural days in school? So I remember like there was a big one in I think 2nd grade for us. It was called Community Day, where like for the day everyone would like have like a special job. So like I was like a mailman, and during the other half of the day I would like go to like stores and stuff that were run by like other classes and stuff. You have anything like that?
I think so.
Just like special days like each year where like you would just do something completely out of the ordinary.
No, I don't think we had that. Yeah. I mean, we had like field day, which was like our like day where each class competed against the other classes.
Okay,
sports events.
We had that too, but that was in addition to like these kind of things.
But I don't think we had that. We had some weird projects where like one time in 6th grade we were studying ancient Egypt, and so we made like we went to a custodial closet and we made it like an Egyptian tomb, and so we had other classes come and like tour it, and the entire day we were like giving them tours of our Egyptian classroom, which was pretty damn cool. Because I didn't have to learn that day. So, but what did you have a story with your mailman thing? Or?
Not necessarily. It was just a cool experience. I don't know. Like I feel like it's kind of hard to think of like specific like memories from like back in like I think that was 2nd grade for me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but like that day is still like crystal clear in my mind. Yeah. And I think it's pretty cool when like there's like such like a concrete memory like that for me. I remember like one of the earlier memories I can think of was back in kindergarten, right? I don't know about you, but like my school was super into domino knockdowns, right? Was yours at all?
The hell is domino knockdown?
You know dominoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how like you can like line them up and like push them over?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So my school, for some reason, they were super into that with the kindergartners, right? Okay. And so like if you were able to do a domino knockdown in the shape of like every single number between like 1 and 10, and then do it all the letters of the alphabet, you were like pulled aside because like you were cool and shit, right? And so I remember this happened to me, right? And the teacher, she's like, "Hey, Spencer, draw something, literally anything." And I don't know what the fuck I was doing, so I draw a robot, right? And so like the thing was, it was a bunch of like boxes, right? And there was like a bunch of boxes inside each other. Yeah. And she's like, "Okay, now make a domino knockdown for this. You're gonna do this." And I'm like, wait, but they're not connected. How do I do that? And at the time, like kindergarten Spencer thought he was a fucking idiot for having no idea how to do that. But to this day, I still have no idea how I was supposed to do that.
If they're not connected?
They're not connected, yeah.
You're gonna have to connect them somehow.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Did she say you couldn't connect them?
She said I couldn't connect them, yeah.
What an asshole teacher. She's like, fuck you, you can't connect those dominoes. You have to do this, you fucking little bitch. But you cannot connect them. And if you connect them, you are kicked out of my fucking class.
Yeah.
It sounds like an asshole teacher. But I feel like most teachers that have to deal with kindergartners every day for like 9 months a year probably should be assholes.
I do not respect kindergarten teachers nearly as much as I did back in kindergarten.
That's
nowadays.
True.
Like, I mean, like, I don't know about you, but, like, I thought, like, my kindergarten teacher was, like, or actually, more importantly, than my first grade teacher.
Yeah.
I thought both of them were, like, geniuses, right? Like, the smartest people, like, it was literally, like my parents, my teachers, like,
yeah, it's like
up.
S tier parents, like
yeah.
A tier.
Yeah, I thought these people were fucking geniuses. Yeah. And, like, nowadays, I'm like, I'm probably smarter than them.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. I don't mean to, like, say that I'm like a genius or thing. I just think they were dumbasses. I really, legitimately believe these people were dumbasses, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I think some of my teachers were.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, no, I had solid teachers, like, especially in high school. Like, I don't know. I had a bunch of social studies teachers that were, like, really solid. I mean, that's why I'm like. I'm a political science guy. I'm trying to go to law school, y'all, so if you got any law internships for your boy, hit me up. Be lit.
Don't. Please.
Please do.
Don't. Please. Make him find his own damn internship.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, bitch.
Hey, don't listen to what he's saying. You edit that out.
No.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll edit out the part where you say, let me look for anyone that has an
this
internship.
This is so confusing for them. Fuck it, just leave all those in.
I'm not leaving any of that in.
No, leave all of it in, dude. What were we talking about before this, though?
Kindergarten teachers.
No, but like right before. Oh my god.
You were talking about how, like, you had, like, some good poli-sci majors or teachers.
Yeah, no, I mean, I had solid, like, social studies teachers in high school, especially. And I feel like that's probably a big reason why I'm, like, doing political science nowadays. Because I wasn't planning on doing political science. I was like, super sold on, like, doing, like, science stuff. Like, I was super into science. Like, I remember, like, back when I was in kindergarten, like, I was, like watching, like, videos of, like, people, like, pouring, like, test tubes in each other. I'm like, that shit's cool. I want to do that. That looks awesome.
I could see kindergarten Spencer sitting crisscross, like, a foot from the TV, watching Bill Nye, like, just continuously.
Bill Nye was sick. Bill Nye was fucking awesome, man.
Bill Nye's a weird ass dude. Like, I know everyone's like.
He only got his bachelor's.
What?
Bill Nye only got his bachelor's.
Yeah, I know. Like, everyone's like, oh my gosh, this guy's a genius. Like, this guy's the next Stephen Hawking. He has just a bachelor's, and it's not even in science.
I mean, I think the big thing about Bill Nye, though, is that he was able to simply put, make science learning fun. I mean, I don't know about you.
Yeah, but, like...
Dude, whenever Bill Nye came on, like, my 7th grade life science class, I knew it was a good day.
That's true.
Yeah.
But, like, that's because you were in class. Like, as a kid, would you rather watch Arthur or Bill Nye?
Okay, yeah, but learning in general sucks.
That's true. Why does learning suck so much?
Learning sucks.
Why does learning suck so much?
Because it's all we've done. Look, I've heard people say this, like, in, like, my law school classes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, once you, like, leave, like, academia for, like, a little bit, maybe not academia is the best term, but, like, once you're no longer a student, and once you're, like, working in your own job, you start to realize, hey, maybe learning didn't suck that bad after all. But because it's all that you and I have done,
mm-hmm.
like, I mean, unless you include, like summer, but I don't think that's long enough, our jobs have been largely as students, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so until there's, like, maybe we spend, like, a year, maybe 2 years not as students, I feel like we won't be able to see or like appreciate what it's like to not be a student and appreciate what is cool.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, it's like that whole concept of like you don't know the good times.
What I'm saying is rather than sending kindergartners to kindergarten, we should have them work with plumbers.
Yeah, so they appreciate their learning.
No. I want to teach kindergartners how to be plumbers, like straight up.
Honestly, like we need more plumbers, and we need more of those kinds of people in society. Yeah. Like it's actually one of the most
Wait.
What?
I was kidding. About sending kindergartners to learn from plumbers?
No, I don't agree with sending kindergartners to learn from plumbers. But what I'm saying is that kind of work is one of the most like demanded jobs, and there's not a lot of people doing it, and it actually pays really fucking well. And you know,
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's just because so many people are obsessed with like making sure, like, oh, my career looks good, right? Mm-hmm. You want to look cool in your career, right? And like I know like people that do garbage too they actually make a decent amount, but it's disgusting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so maybe disgusting isn't the best word, but like
a lot of people look down upon.
Yeah. Because you're like, oh, you're touching the garbage. P.U.
Yeah, like you're dealing with my waste. It's like someone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like someone wiping your ass. You know, like you're dealing with the other person's waste. You know.
Yeah, exactly. And like,
I mean, you could be getting paid millions to wipe someone's ass. You could be getting paid more than the person that wipes your ass, but you're still their bitch because you're still wiping their ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, man. If someone offered me a job right now, $1 million a year to wipe their ass, I would totally take it.
I mean, no one wouldn't, but because that sounds like an easy ass job. It sounds a little nasty. I mean, you're that person's bitch, but like you're only.
Dude, I'm getting $1 million.
You're only that person's bitch. You could hire 12 more bitches to do that for you.
I am willing to be some dude's bitch in that regard, in that context. I'm willing to wipe some guy's ass and be his personal ass wiper for $1 million.
And that's what I love about economics, you know? Because for $10 you wouldn't do that, right?
No. Oh my god, we're getting into econ now?
Let me just explain.
Okay.
But for $1 million you would.
You right?
Yeah, so there's like that whole like equilibrium of like the amount where like people will be willing to do it without. Yeah, I'm not gonna get into economics because that's kind of bullshit, and who gives a shit about economics, honestly?
Yeah. Oh shit, we have been talking here for a little bit.
Yeah, we have.
Do you wanna close it here?
Sure.
All right.
So this has been the Pointless Heroes of Mars cast, also known as the PHOMCast.
The PHOMCast, dude.
Thank you for listening. Just kidding. Fuck you. I don't know why you got to this point, honestly.
No, honestly, thank you so much.
No, I appreciate it. I mean, again, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, if obviously we're somewhat inexperienced to recording podcasts and stuff, so if you guys want to like leave some feedback or just like let me know somewhere, feel free to. We I don't know, we want to keep doing this for a little bit. Hugh and I, we want to continue having this podcast in the future. So if there's anything you guys think that we can do besides upgrading the mic quality, we're working on that.
Yeah. We're buying a new mic. It's just tonight we're just like, fuck it, we're gonna record.
We're gonna record the podcast.
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
But yeah, so thank you very much. And we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Later.
Peace.
Dweebs.
No, they're not dweebs.
They are dweebs.
Nah, fuck you.